What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Jay Plays. I am Jay Wright, and I want to thank you and welcome you as we continue our journey in Tormented Souls, a Silent Hill, nope, not Silent Hill, a Resident Evil and Alone in the Dark inspired series. Now, when we last left off, we were trying to figure out how to open the door that's right outside this main lobby here, using a key that turns 3 different ways for a lock that has 3 different combinations, and I could not figure out what the pattern is. I still have no idea what the pattern is, but hopefully this is the episode where we figure something out. It has to be, otherwise, I mean, this episode won't get uploaded. One of the two. What the hell? Was she always on fire? A damaged photograph of 2 girls who appear to be twins. Was this always like this? You think you can just... I don't remember it always being on fire. I need a clue. I need a clue. Okay, so I'm still very lost on this puzzle. Haven't gotten far at all. So I did look up some information. I didn't look up the answer, but what I wanted to know is whether or not we're in the right track of looking at the door, because we've explored this entire place twice now. I've gotten every journal. I've read through the journals. I'm not seeing anything that's pointing to an answer. And this thing alone, I don't know, man. I'm not really getting what the clue is that I'm supposed to use here. So fortunately, on Steam, there is my brain is at a loss right now because this puzzle's frying it early on. But there's a thread dedicated to this door puzzle and not necessarily providing the answers, but letting people know that you are in the right area. And so that's something to do with the pictures. And I know that the B has something to do with a hexagon, which I can only assume is their habitat, which is what I was kind of thinking earlier, because we had the Pentagon and then we had I'm assuming an officer of some sort who resides in a Pentagon. And then earlier I was messing around with the idea of a spaceship for an alien. And then the middle one being a triangle for a pyramid. We'll see if we're in the right ballpark here. Come on. Still not it. Okay, so there's something we're still not thinking of. Maybe it needs to be upside down. Maybe we're doing it the opposite way, so it should be like this, and then it would be spaceship, U, and then it'd still be a triangle, and then a hexagon down here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try that. It's not it either. What are we not thinking of? Maybe still needs to be upside down, but maybe you're the spaceship. Triangle would stay the same. Then you're the hexagon. Not it either. What are we missing? What the hell is this puzzle about? Or maybe the alien's a star because it's from space. So instead of a circular thing for a spaceship, we just need to put a star and then leave the triangle as well. See if that works. Oh, are you shitting me? Oh my gosh, I can't believe we figured that out. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we were just getting hung up on the idea of the alien being in a saucer when we should have been thinking about space itself. That's a difficult puzzle. Even after solving that and that little bit of help, I'm telling you, all I read was that you needed the door shapes to figure out the puzzle. But that's a difficult one. That one is harder than your standard Resident Evil puzzle. Usually Resident Evil ones are pretty straightforward. That one's a bit abstract for me, but whatever, we made through, so we're just gonna keep moving forward. All smiles, because we're still enjoying the game. I'm not sure if I should have a weapon ready or this light out. Entrails have been placed on weighing scales. Alright, guess we're gonna have to even those out later on. What is this? Oh, there we go. A hex-in socket is missing a handle. It's been so long now that since I've been through this that I forgot where we need to even use this handle at. And I don't think we have anything on the map. I don't think she marks anything on the map. I wish they would have included that as a feature. Mark somewhere like where we left locked doors or we left items that need to be unlocked. Crap. Now I'm gonna have to go run around and figure out where this needs to go. Okay, so maybe I actually left it in the dentist office, maybe? I think? I mean, we've explored the other side already very well, so it has to be somewhere over here then. And we'll start with the dentist. Or was it over here? Was it out here? Was it out here? Was it this thing? It was. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot all about this. Finally, we can make progress. It also sucks that we have no more saves. I accidentally used the second one, so, you know, we die. We pretty much have to go all the way back. But at least we know kind of what we need to do and what needs to be solved to move forward faster. Wow, this place really opened up for us. The truth hides underground where the light cannot reach. Well, I'm just gonna avoid going down there. If you like the demo, please don't forget to... Wait, what? Wait, what? I thought the demo was a whole lot longer than that. I didn't think that was it. Really? I can't even... We didn't even see this thing. And based off the images for the demo, I just thought we had so much longer to go. This is really it? I'm really shocked and surprised, and I don't know, this isn't even long enough for a video now. Now what do we do? I guess we go and talk about the review, right? Alright everybody, thanks for joining me here on the Steam page for Tormented Souls. Honestly, I thought about just adding this video to the first playthrough or the first episode of Tormented Souls, because I truly didn't know it was gonna be that short. I didn't know the only thing we had left to do was to solve the door puzzle. Otherwise I would have just solved the door puzzle and we would have ended it there in one video instead of making it two. But I figured we might as well just talk about the game a little bit and we'll just make it this its own separate video. I don't know if I can give it a final rating because it was such a short demo, and mentally I was prepared for something, I don't know, at least 15 minutes longer. I really thought we were gonna see like a big bad, like something to like really like whet our appetite for like, oh, I cannot wait to face that thing in the full game or run away from that thing in the full game. Kind of like that weird thing there in Tormented Souls right there. Also, I think I've been calling this game Tortured Souls during the playthrough. I am so sorry about that. I don't know why Tortured was stuck in my head. Every once in a while you play a game and you switch up the title to what you think it is for some reason, or at least I do that. So I thought this was Tortured Souls, but it's definitely Tormented Souls. But yeah, I feel like this game is going to be fun. I will say that. I feel like it does remind me of going back to your Silent Hill days. I got more Silent Hill than I did Resident Evil, but I never really played through the entire thing of Resident Evil 1. So maybe that's something that if I played through it, I'd be like, oh no, I can see the Resident Evil inspiration. I mean, visually I can see it. A mansion type environment and then the whole fixed camera angles and the way you aim and fire your weapon. But for some reason, I played a lot more Silent Hill and I was getting mad Silent Hill vibes, especially when they introduced the preacher character and the music that kind of accompanied him. Because Silent Hill games always have like odd music to me choices. Like they're like almost uplifting kind of moments when you meet a new character in this like dark, depressing world. But the uplifting is not, it doesn't necessarily make you feel good. It makes you feel really odd. And that's what I felt like when we met the preacher. And his character design made him look like he was into some nasty things. He just looked like he did disturbing things within the church. And I always feel the same way about Silent Hill characters. Every character you meet in there, you're always like, you are a nasty individual. They haven't even done anything to me. You're just like, you just scream nasty individual. And 9 times out of 10, if they're in Silent Hill, they are nasty individuals, including the character you usually play as. But yeah, I do think Tormented Souls, when it does come out, which right now it looks like the planned release date is 2021. So, I mean, we've got what, 5 months, 6 months, something like that left. Hopefully it does release and then we get a chance to actually play through the full thing so we can give a final opinion, because all I can say right now is I'm excited for what I did see. Even if it was a short taste, it was a good taste. It really was. My issues with the puzzle, I don't even know if I would call it a complaint, because thinking back on it, we did see the scrap of paper and I just didn't know what the shape was called. I kept calling it a pentagram, I think, instead of a pentagon. And had I said pentagon and known it was a pentagon, maybe I would have been more quicker to pick up, oh, okay, well, officer lives in a Pentagon or stays in a Pentagon, so clearly this is about what these things live in. Though that spaceship one, I really thought that was the right one. It took me a minute to get to the star as space, but we got there in the end with only, I'd give it like 2% of help, maybe 10% at most of help. All I wanted to know was I in the right area, or was I wasting my time and need to go find something else? I already explored that place twice. I didn't want to run through it again, trying to like really pick everything. So I just needed somebody to say, hey, all you need is this piece of paper and those 3 signals or symbols on the door to figure this out. So that's what we went and found out. But yeah, overall, excited for the release of Tormented Souls. Hopefully you all will join me when the game does release as we venture deeper into the mysteries of those 2 missing twin girls. I'm still of the mind that she's obviously one of those missing twin girls, but hey, what do I know? I've been wrong before. I'm also still wanting to know what happened to the whole mother that disappeared on us. I thought she was going to pop out at some point. She could have been even a cool end thing to come running at us before it went to end credits. It just felt like it was like open the door and it was just like over. I don't know how I felt about that. Either way, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. I thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of J Plays. Again, I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for everybody who's left a comment in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Deuces.